Today, their guardian angel is bringing a message that goes straight to their heart. Often, they have felt that certain encounters in their life were more than mere coincidences, haven't they? There have been moments when crossing paths with someone, they felt an inexplicable connection, as if the universe was weaving the threads of a story much larger than they imagined. And perhaps, they are now thinking of a specific person, someone who deeply marked them and never left their thoughts. What they need to know today is that this was not by chance. God is sending clear signs to show them that this person was indeed meant to be with them. There is something much greater between the two of them, and it is time for them to prepare for the unexpected. If they are wondering why this person occupies so much space in their mind and heart, know that this connection is much deeper than it seems. Since the moment they met, something changed within them. Perhaps it was a look, a word, or even a simple gesture that awakened something that was dormant. And from that moment on, their life was never the same. They felt, perhaps without fully understanding, that this person had an important role in their journey. The angels are here to confirm that today. It may be that time has passed and they have grown apart. Perhaps at times, it seemed impossible that this person was part of their destiny. But no matter how much time has passed or how many obstacles have arisen, what is destined by God does not easily come undone. There are reasons why their paths crossed, and even if they cannot see clearly now, everything is unfolding according to a greater plan. And that is what we will talk about today. The signs that God sends are not always obvious at first glance. Sometimes they come subtly, like that recurring dream with that person or a coincidence that makes you think of them at unexpected moments. Other times, the signs are stronger, like that unexpected encounter or a conversation that brought back all the memories. Whatever the type of sign, it is there, showing you that there is something that has not yet been resolved between the two of you. What their angels want you to know is that the time has come to pay attention to these signs and prepare for what comes next. It may be that they are also feeling something similar. Perhaps, just like you, they also dream about you, think about moments you shared together, and wonder if destiny still has something in store for you both. But what matters most here is that God is working behind the scenes, so that what is destined to happen will occur at the right time. If this person is part of your destiny, you can be sure that the universe will make everything align perfectly. This does not mean there won't be challenges, but rather that each challenge is part of a larger plan of growth and learning for both. Now you must be wondering, what should I do with this information? The angel's answer is clear: trust the process. This trust is not a passive waiting, but an active surrender to what the universe is preparing. Continue living your life, taking care of yourself, growing in self-love, but keep your heart open to what destiny will bring to you. Sometimes, resistance comes from fear, past wounds, or insecurity. But the angels are telling you that by opening yourself to the unexpected, you will allow the divine plan to manifest in a way that will bring much happiness. This person, in their personal journey, is also facing challenges and learning experiences. The angels show that this connection is not one-sided. There are deep feelings on the other side, even if they haven't been fully expressed yet. They may be dealing with their own fears, insecurities, or past issues that need to be resolved before they can truly and fully approach you. And as this unfolds, you are being spiritually prepared to welcome them with open arms. God does not unite two souls for no reason. If this person is meant to be in your life, it's because you have something important to experience together. Whether it's a love story, a profound learning experience, or even a soul partnership that will support each other on your paths, what matters is that this encounter was not random. When two souls are connected so strongly, it's impossible to deny that there is something greater at play. Now is the time for you to be open to this possibility, without fear, without doubt. The unexpected can bring great blessings, and your angels are here to guide you every step of the way. Trust that everything you need to know will be revealed in due time, and that when this person comes back into your life, because yes, they will, you'll be ready to embrace this encounter with all the love and wisdom you carry within you. And remember, true love never fades away. It may transform, change its shape, but it never dies. If this person was meant for you, they will come back. Prepare your heart, keep your faith, and be ready for what God is preparing for your life. Now that they have begun to understand the magnitude of this divine message, their angels want to delve a little deeper into how this person and you are spiritually connected. Since the moment you met, even if for brief moments or in prolonged coexistence, something inside both of you changed. It was as if the world around disappeared for a second, leaving only the two of you, as if a greater energy enveloped them. It may have been an exchange of glances, an unexpected touch, or simply the feeling that you already knew each other from previous lives. This feeling is proof of the spiritual bond that exists between them. What many people do not realize is that when two souls meet at such a deep level, it does not happen by chance. The universe is wise, and God has a purpose for each encounter. But what makes this connection even more special is that it is not just temporary. It leaves marks, stirs old emotions, awakens feelings that may have been dormant for a long time. And that is exactly what is happening to you now. This person came to remind you of what true love is, and to show you that the love destined by God is unlike anything you have experienced before. Their angels are saying that, while they feel this strong connection, this person is also going through an awakening process. Even if they do not realize it, they are reflecting on everything they have experienced by your side and feeling that there is something unfinished between you. It is as if a part of them is always turned towards you, no matter how much time has passed or how many other things have happened in their life. And this feeling that something was left unresolved is what keeps this person spiritually connected to you. Many times, what hinders such a connection from fully flourishing are fears and insecurities. Perhaps that person has distanced themselves, or you have faced obstacles that seemed impossible to overcome. But what their angels want them to understand is that, regardless of the challenges, what is destined by God always finds a way to happen. And when that person approaches again, because that moment will come, they need to be ready to welcome them with an open heart, without the barriers that fear has built. The preparation for this divine encounter begins within them. Their angels are telling them that this is the time to look inward, to strengthen themselves emotionally, spiritually, and to heal any wounds that may be preventing them from fully opening up to the love that is to come. Healing is not just a physical process. It involves forgiving the past, letting go of resentments, and allowing oneself to feel love without reservation. This is the time to nurture self-love, to acknowledge their worth, and to understand that they deserve this love that the universe is preparing for their life. Perhaps, throughout this journey, they have faced disappointments, have been hurt by people who did not know how to value them. But now, their angels are saying that all of this is part of a growth process. Every pain, every challenge, was a preparation for them to become the strong and wise woman they are today. God was preparing them for something greater, something that goes beyond the experiences they have had so far. And what lies ahead is a love that will fill them completely, that will bring peace and fulfillment to their heart. What often prevents us from fully living what the universe has prepared for us is the fear of reliving the same pains of the past. But their angels want to remind them of something important. They are not the same person as before. What you have experienced has served to strengthen you, and today, you are more prepared than ever to receive the love you deserve. Fear can no longer dictate your choices, because now you have the necessary wisdom to see things clearly. The person who is destined for you is also going through a healing process. Just like you, they had their own struggles, their own wounds, and now they are being prepared by the universe to come back to you in a different way, more mature, more open to what you have to live together. Sometimes, distance is necessary so that both can grow individually before reuniting. And this is where you are now, each on their journey of healing and self-discovery, being prepared for a reunion that will transform your lives. When this reunion happens, and it will happen, both of you will be ready to live a new story, based on truth, respect, and above all on a love that is blessed by God. It's not about common fleeting love, but about a love with deep roots, which was destined even before you met in this life. And that's why this connection is so intense and impossible to ignore. Because what the universe unites, no force can separate. While that moment doesn't come, their angels are asking you to trust. Trust in God's timing, trust in the process, and trust that everything is unfolding according to the divine plan. The unexpected, in this case, is not something you should fear, but embrace. Because what is to come is much greater than you can imagine. God is preparing the perfect stage for this encounter to happen at the right moment, in the right way, and when it happens, you will realize that all the waiting, all the doubts, were worth it. They were made to love and be deeply loved. And this love, which is destined for them, will arrive at the exact time, bringing with it the certainty that what is true is never lost. Keep your heart open, your faith strong, and your eyes attentive to the signs that the universe keeps sending. They are there to guide you, to remind you that even in moments of doubt, God never forgets who you are and what you deserve. Now that you have understood the power of this connection and the role that God plays in uniting these two souls, it is time to delve even deeper into what is to come. Their angels are telling you that the reunion with this person will not be just a casual moment. It will be a transformative milestone in their lives. But for this to happen in the right way, there is something very important that you need to know: the power of your faith. Faith is the foundation of everything that is about to happen. It is not just a passive feeling of hope, but an active force that shapes reality. What you deeply believe has a direct impact on what manifests in your life. If you believe that this love is meant to be, if you have the certainty in your heart that this person was placed on your path for a divine reason, then this love has already started to manifest on a spiritual level. What their angels want you to understand is that, for the unexpected to fully reveal itself, you need to believe that it is already happening. And of course, it is natural for fear or doubt to arise from time to time. After all, the journey to this point has not been easy. There were moments of uncertainty, of pain, of separation. But each of these moments had a purpose: to strengthen their faith and prepare them for what is to come. Their angels are telling them that now is the time to leave behind any doubt or hesitation. Trust in God's plan should be their guide. When you open yourself to trust in what the universe is preparing, something magical begins to happen. Their energy shifts, their vibrations rise, and they begin to attract exactly what is meant for them. Perhaps you have already noticed small signs of this change. Maybe you have felt a lightness in your heart recently, a sense of peace that you cannot explain. Or perhaps you have noticed that certain situations have started to flow in an unexpected way. These are signs that the path is opening up, and that the union with this person is getting closer. And the truth is, at this moment, this person is also being guided by signs from the universe. Even if they do not fully understand what is happening, there is something inside them that propels them in your direction. It may be that they are facing their own internal conflicts, struggling with issues from the past that prevent them from moving forward. But what their angels are telling them is that they do not need to worry about that. What is destined will come to pass, regardless of the challenges. The only thing you need to do now is to keep your faith strong and continue to take care of yourself. Have you ever stopped to think about the impact this connection has had on their life so far? Even in moments when it seemed distant, they grew, evolved, and became a stronger, wiser, and more prepared person for love. This journey was essential for them to be ready to experience what is to come. Each lesson, each challenge was an important piece in the puzzle of their life. And now, the pieces are starting to come together. This person is also feeling the impact of this connection. Even if they have not verbalized it, their feelings for you have never disappeared. In fact, time has only served to reinforce what they already knew deep in their heart, that you are special, unique, and that the connection between you is much more than mere chance. Their angels show that, although this person may have tried to move on, something always pulled them back to you. No matter how much they tried to forget or distract themselves with other things, the universe continues to send signs, reminding them that you are an essential part of their journey. And here is the most important point: when you reunite, it will be a moment of healing, both for you and for them. This reunion is not just about experiencing love, but also about healing old wounds, both yours and theirs. It may be that this person has gone through difficult experiences, just like you, and has kept fears and insecurities inside that need to be resolved. But what your angels are telling you is that you are placed in this person's life to be part of this healing. Just as they have something to offer you, you also have something to offer them: the opportunity to open up to love in a way they have never been able to before. Your angels are asking you to, when that moment comes, embrace it with an open heart. Don't let fear or past experiences interfere with what is to come. God is already working for this encounter to be filled with peace, love, and renewal. But for that to happen, you need to be prepared to let go of any resentment or hurt that may exist. The key to make this union complete lies in forgiveness, both of themselves and of that person. You are on the threshold of a new phase of your life. A phase that will be marked by joy, true love, and a sense of completeness that perhaps you have not experienced yet. What your angels want you to know is that this person is part of this new cycle. Together, you will live a story that will be much more than romance. It will be a journey of growth, spirituality, and transformation. You are being guided by something much greater, something that goes beyond what is visible to the eyes. And that is the most beautiful of all, knowing that your love is blessed by God and that, in time, it will reveal itself in its fullness. Perhaps now, you are wondering how long it will take for this reunion to happen. And the truth is that divine timing is not the same as ours. But your angels assure you that it is closer than you imagine. Keep strengthening yourself, keep believing, because what is to come is more grandiose than your deepest dreams. Life has its mysteries, and love is perhaps the greatest of all. But what you are about to experience is proof that true love exists, and that when it is guided by God, nothing can prevent it from manifesting. Trust the process. The unexpected is approaching, and when it happens, you will know that every moment of waiting was worth it. Now that they understand the depth of this connection and the important role that faith and divine timing play in their life, their angels want them to prepare for the outcome of this journey. The reunion with that person will not be the end of a cycle, but the beginning of a new phase full of discoveries, growth, and above all, love. What God is preparing for them goes far beyond a simple romance. It is the opportunity to experience something that will completely transform their view of love and life. They must be wondering how this reunion will be. Perhaps they imagine it happening unexpectedly, or maybe at a moment when both are ready to say the words that have been stuck in their hearts for so long. What the angels want them to know is that when that moment comes, it will be filled with emotion. It may be that this person finally finds the words to express what they have been feeling for so long, or perhaps it will be a gesture, a deep look that will say everything that words cannot. The most important thing is for them to be open to receive this moment with all the love and compassion that exists within them. The journey that they and that person are about to walk together will be marked by healing, acceptance, and the building of something new. It will not be a return to the past, but a walk towards the future. This reunion will be an opportunity for both to rewrite their stories, without the shadows of past pains. And for this to happen, it will be essential for them to support each other, to see in each other not only a partner, but someone who shares the same spiritual mission. The angels reveal that the love you will experience with that person will be a different kind of love, more mature, more conscious. They both have gone through many things in their lives, which has given them the wisdom and patience necessary to build something solid and lasting. This love will be a true partnership, where both will be committed to growing together, supporting each other in difficult times, and celebrating victories side by side. It will not be a love that comes to fill gaps, but rather to complement the person you have already become. And it is important that, throughout this journey, you continue to cultivate self-love. Your angels want to remind you that, in order to deeply love someone, you must first love and respect yourself. This self-love will be the foundation of everything you will build from now on. It will give you the strength to face any challenge and allow you to experience this relationship fully, without fears, without dependencies. Remember that God created you to be loved, valued, and respected, and this love that is coming will be a reflection of that. You may have doubts about how that person will react to all of this. After all, even though the feelings are deep, there may be fears, insecurities, or past anxieties that still influence their actions. But your angels are telling you to trust. The time you spent apart was a time of preparation, both for you and for that person. And now, as the signs from the universe become clearer, they too are preparing, even unconsciously, for this reunion. They are starting to feel that what you both have is rare, precious, and worth fighting for. The angels show that this person is in a process of inner discovery. They are beginning to realize that life without you does not have the same brightness, that the experiences they lived away from you did not have the same intensity. And now, as time moves forward, they are realizing that there is something that needs to be resolved, that this connection cannot be ignored. This is something they felt from the first moment you met, but only now are they able to fully understand. And when this reunion finally happens, it will be as if time has not passed. You will feel that everything you have experienced up to now was a preparation for this moment. Words may fail at first, but the heart will know exactly what to say. You will recognize each other again, not just as the people you were in the past, but as the more mature and complete versions of yourselves. This will be the beginning of a new phase, where you will be able to live the love that was always meant to happen. Your angels are telling you that, at this moment, you must continue to pay attention to the signs. They are around you in the small things, in the synchronicities that happen when you least expect them. These signs are reminders from the universe that God's plan is in action, and that everything is unfolding as it should. Do not rush, do not worry. The love that is destined for you is already on its way, and when it arrives, you will feel the peace and joy that comes from knowing that everything happened in the right time. And it is this peace that your angels want you to cultivate now. The peace of knowing that you are not alone, that God is guiding every step of this journey, and that soon, you will reap the fruits of all your patience, faith, and trust. What is to come is a love that will surprise you, that will exceed all your expectations, and that will show you that what is destined by God is always perfect. So keep moving forward, with an open heart and unwavering faith. They are about to experience something extraordinary, something that the universe has prepared especially for them. And when that moment comes, they will know, without a shadow of a doubt, that it was all worth it. Let this truth guide each of their steps. They are worthy of experiencing a deep, transformative, and God-blessed love. And this love is closer than they imagine. Stay strong, keep trusting, and get ready for the unexpected, because the best is yet to come.